Hello, hope you can hear me. Well, what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a shortish video, about 3 minutes or so. And I'm going to talk about, the behaviour on Saturday. Now, everyone is saying they're going to talk to my parents about how I inspired them. So, I just cannot believe at the end what Connor said, and what he said he was hacked, but I find it very hard to believe for a start, because the voice sounded the same, and if it was a hacked, in any case, someone can't really hack you if you're speaking, can they? I mean, how does that work? So someone can only hack. That means they have to hack your voice, which means they have to sound just like you, and that means, and in any case, I find it very hard. I mean, yes, it's possible, but someone has to have. They would have had to have access to your laptop, and then hacked the laptop, and then be using your voice and sounding like you, or even different normally, because normally a hacker wouldn't sound like you unless they use some sort of voice imitator or something to make it sound like you. So I very much doubt that you are hacked. I think everyone claims they get hacked whenever they swear. It's a trend I noted. Everybody is claiming they're getting hacked when they're using these F words. Evie did it earlier today in the Pratcaf, and Mac keeps doing it. So I do not believe that. I do not believe you were hacked, but let your company investigate you, because, and also, why would Roger claim that, Connor, you cannot say that? You see, that's another reason why you got caught out, and also why were you giggling afterwards? I could hear giggles, and the giggles still sound like you. So these are all reasons to believe that you were not hacked. It was you, and I am flabbergasted. I am in shock. 2 days later, and I am still in shock. Now, I did tell you, and I gave you credit for not saying any bad words, any cuss words, but that's not the issue. That is not the issue. The issue is that you used a very offensive word anyway. I mean, in some ways, I think Naylor told me that using that word is worse than the F word. I don't know about that. I don't think it's worse than saying the F word, but it is pretty serious. It's a bit like saying the N word to someone, isn't it? Calling someone that, and there's people around me, so I'm going to talk a little bit quieter, because I don't want to draw attention to me, so I'm going to whisper a bit. Okay, so the point is that there was no need to say that and spoil it. And you always, I don't want to say you always do this, but you, on your live streams, you always seem to drop a bombshell, and I'm having a bit of trust issues with you. I mean, not on my live stream so much. I mean, so far you've been pretty good. Oh, and another thing I wanted to bring up, you made a mistake at the beginning. Now I want you to figure that one out, because I'm not going to tell you what you did wrong, but it's involved. You said "my bad, sorry," and now what were you meant to say sorry for instead of saying sorry for? Think about that. you said my bad, sorry, but it was something that didn't sound very nice when you said my name. So I'm going to let you figure that one out, because it will come to you. Don't worry. I trust you can figure that out. But that's a small issue. The real issue here is at the end. So in any case, this was a mess up from the very first time you joined to the last part where you really said something really nasty. So shame on you for that. I think everyone felt embarrassed, and it's a good thing my mum was in it. Oh boy, if she was there, you would not have liked it. You would not have liked it at all. She would have bawled. She would have shouted your big booty down. You would have got a really sore booty if she had been near. She wouldn't have used a ruler like I do. She would have gone, and she would have probably got one of those long belts for you, because that's what she normally does. When she gets angry, she really goes for the belts to give a good smack. So it's a good thing. It's a good thing my dad's a bit gentler. I mean, he's let's say he can tolerate a bit more, but he's still very upset, obviously, because nobody would like that, and I'm ashamed of you. I'm old enough to be your dad, and I'm ashamed of that behaviour. I am ashamed, and I hope your company does something about this. You tell me that they won't do anything, but I disagree. I think you should have some sort of disciplinary action taken on you for that, because as I'm wearing your shirt right now, I feel embarrassed again. I feel embarrassed. That's the way it is. I feel embarrassed to wear it and go to the gym, but I'm wearing it anyway because of the message. But it doesn't sort of represent positivity from you as the seller and designer when you behave in an antisocial way. So well, obviously I can't get a refund, but again, if you had said this after I bought the shirt, then I would have definitely asked for a refund. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to make sure that if I get your next merch, I'm going to request 40 videos from you without any F words, and I need to see this as evidence, because you respect the person who's buying your merch. You don't go around saying that he's a pedo, to my dad, and you don't disrespect the person who is buying your merch. You must understand that someone buys your merch, and you have to show your respect for them. You do not go around saying that. You do not go around saying that. Okay? You don't do that. You do not do that. Do not do that. Now, the other thing I want to mention is let me think now. You see, you got me upset, so I will have to think quite hard about this. Yes, in general. Oh yes, your friend Mac has been banned. Now, what did he claim? He claimed that he wants another chance, but I'm fed up of giving people chances. I am getting really fed up now. I've given people so many chances. I've given him about 10 or 15 chances, and every time he's messed up on all of them. On all my live streams, this Mac has messed up, and he's banned until the 24th now, the 24th of June. So he's not coming in any live streams, and I hope he knows this. He's got to work on himself. I mean, I am not a miracle worker. I can give advice and I can help people, but I cannot magically cure his swearing like that. He's got to put the effort in, and he's got to try and find a solution to this problem. I'm not here to baby him. He's 15, and that's old enough to know, to be mature enough to control yourself in someone's live stream, in public especially, knowing that there are people around there. And I'm not going to mince my words with him. It's his fault entirely. I don't care about the video he made about me. I'm going to say it again, that I am not a pedophile. No, I am not. I have my own. I'm going to say I can control myself, is what I'm saying. But obviously, sometimes it, because of a 17-year addiction, it's not always easy, but I can fully control myself, and I do not act any urges out. So the idea of threatening to suspend my gym membership by telling people there won't work, because I have full control. I will not do anything to harm anybody. So that won't work. So the point I'm trying to make, Connor and Mac, is that it won't work trying to pin this on me and make it all my fault. No, it is not my fault. And yes, and there's standards when you join. I've told everybody this. I made a YouTube video. I've said it time and time again, that there are standards you have to obey, that you have to follow. I mean, I am not Balin. I am not him, and I do not tolerate what he would tolerate. You must understand, and even Balin would respect the fact, I'm sure, that I would not tolerate curse words or vulgar words in my live stream. I mean, we shall test it. This would be interesting. We shall, one day I'd like to invite Balin in to one of my live streams and tell him the same thing that I'm telling all of you, and we will test it out. And I trust, I'm pretty confident that he would respect my wishes, and he would try hard not to use any F words. Now, I also understand that he has Tourette's, so yes, of course it might be a bit challenging, but I'm sure he can do it. Now, if he can do it, then there's no reason why any of you cannot do it. You're all content creators, and you're all talking about spreading positivity, and I'm not a content creator like that, and I'm being more positive than all of you, I have to say, apart from Dizzy, who's the exception, who is he follows what he preaches. He doesn't curse, and does everything else that Balin does, and he's the real positive content creator so far. Everyone else is just lip, what's the word? Is the word for it? When you just lip service is the word. You're just playing lip service to your product. You're saying one thing, and then you're doing something else. You are cursing, and you are being antisocial. So hypocrite, that's the word. You're all being hypocrites. Apart from Dizzy and who else? I can't. And Chumpy Twins. That's the other one. Yes, Chumpy Twins is a very respected content creator, and he's very good. He's very well behaved, and he doesn't cuss either in any of his YouTube videos, in his pranks. So, well, these are the only two that I have full respect for, and Balin to an extent too. But obviously he can't stop the cursing. But at least he's trying, and he's cut down on the vulgar cursing, which is good. So that's full credit. And oh yes, and with Connor, well, the thing about the neighbour in his video, so he's saying he's been kind. His neighbour said that he was kind, but I don't think the neighbour would be very happy if she heard what he said about my dad. Oh no, I don't think that neighbour would be happy, Connor. And I expect some apologies from you for your. You see, it's not like you said. You can be mean to someone without swearing, and you just proved it. You proved it right there. You proved that you were mean without swearing. Yes, you're right. You can be mean without swearing, and you did it. And of course, there's other ways you can be mean without swearing, but you shouldn't, unless there's really unless you genuinely feel angry at someone and you've got a valid reason, a good reason to be mean. But I don't see that you have a good reason to be mean. I think you just do it to get a laugh, to get a reaction, to drop a bombshell. That's what you're good at doing, isn't it? Dropping your bombshells. Okay, well, I better go to the gym now, and I'll upload this on YouTube later. Okay, bye.